Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm sharing with you a few new bits I got in my wardrobe. This is completely mixed in terms of the items, the season, it's literally just all over the place. So I have some warm weather pieces in here, I have some autumn items too. It's quite accessories heavy, so I have a couple of bags to share with you, some shoes. I do have a few clothing bits as well, so a total mix. I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So first up is this beautiful baby blue dress, and you know those items where as soon as you try them on it's like an instant rip off the tag piece? That's what this is. Like, it is so nice, and I wasn't really sure about the fit of it looking at the photos online, but I actually feel like it's way nicer in person. Like, it fits like an absolute dream. You're getting quite a lot of dress for your money as well. Like, it feels like a substantial dress without being overly heavy. It is fully lined and even the lining feels pretty substantial, and it's just so gorgeous. Like, there's a little bit of stretch but not too much, and what I love about it as well is that you have an adjustable thicker strap. Usually you only get adjustable straps on thinner straps, thicker ones are usually fixed in place, whereas this has the best of both worlds, which I absolutely love. I do think that the plainer one really looks great with a belt to cinch it in. I do have the printed one as well, which I have to exchange for my correct size. I basically ordered two in different sizes, and for me it fits true to size. I got the printed one in a smaller size and it's definitely a little bit too snug, so I'm going to exchange that. And I don't feel like the printed one needs a belt as much, but I think that the plain one definitely looks a little bit better with a belt. But I just think this is so lovely. Like, I love the square neckline, I love how elegant it is, so easy to wear as well. And yeah, I'm just so excited about this dress. I think it's absolutely beautiful and I love the colour as well. Next up I have some jeans, and I've been on a bit of a mission to update my denim wardrobe. I feel like I still have a lot of styles which I just don't wear anymore. Either they don't fit quite right or they're just not the kind of styles I reach for on a regular basis, and I've actually been going on a huge decluttering mission of my entire house. I've been tackling it room by room. I've been thinking about doing like a little series. I don't know whether to do it on YouTube or Instagram, but I'm also not sure if anyone's interested in that. Like, I love decluttering videos. It's absolutely a guilty pleasure. I feel like some people watch reality TV. I watch decluttering videos on social media. So I love them, but I don't know if that's just like a weird thing of mine. So if you want to see anything like that, let me know. But yeah, I love them, and I've been like taking it really seriously this summer. But because of that, I've also been really trying to go through my wardrobe and just getting rid of kind of pre-baby stuff, which I'm like, realistically, I'm never gonna wear or touch again. And I just needed some new denim. So I have a few pairs here, which I all love so much. So I have here a pair of Abercrombie jeans, and these are a wider leg one, which is a style I've been trying to get for so long, but for some reason I find it harder to find a good pair of wide leg jeans than I do anything that's straight cut or skinny. Like, it's just been a really tricky fit for me to get right. Stumbled across these and they fit like a dream. It took me 3 times to get the size right though, because usually I'm a 27 in Abercrombie, sometimes I go up to a 28. I got both sizes, both were way too big, so I sized down to a 26 and they fit perfectly. So if you're interested in these, I would definitely say to size down. But these are so great. Like, for a start, the fabric is so soft. It is the softest denim I have ever felt. And they are so comfortable, because sometimes when you have a stiffer denim or even a wide leg style, I feel like they look like they're comfy, but they aren't actually comfy. These are so ridiculously comfortable, like so soft, so easy to wear. They also are high enough as well that they don't kind of hit you in an unflattering way and then cause a little bit of a muffin top, which like no one wants ever. These are just perfect, so you can tuck in a top, you can wear a bodysuit with it, and you just get that really streamlined silhouette. So even though you're wearing a more casual wide leg style, I still feel like it's super flattering, and I just love these so much. I ordered the white ones too. Those haven't arrived yet, but I'll share those when they do. And I'm just so in love with these. Would highly recommend if you are also after a pair of wide leg jeans. Like, I have gone through so many pairs trying to find these. I'm just so happy I finally found a pair I like. Next up are a pair of Levi's, and it has been years since I've owned a pair of Levi's, but I've seen this particular style so much on social media, so I was convinced to give them a go, and I kind of see what the hype is about. They're a bit more traditional in the sense of it's a bit more of a thicker denim. They have a tiny bit of stretch, but not too much. I think it's literally like 1% stretch. It's a really nice medium blue as well. but these are just kind of perfect. Like if you wanted a really kind of classically looking, just simple pair of straight leg jeans, I feel like these are so nice. They're not too badly priced either. I feel like some denim can just be so incredibly expensive, and they just feel like they're going to last like decades. Like it's just a really nice kind of thick denim. It is a little bit of a cropped one. They do come in a few different lengths as well. I did size up in these too. I tried my regular size, but they are a bit too snug. These fit just right, and I just think these are so gorgeous, like really lovely, very classic, and I completely understand what the hype is about. And then finally I did get a pair of AG Marie jeans, and I actually ordered the blue versions of these in the end sale and they cancelled my order. I was so sad because I've been eyeing up these jeans for so long. I was kind of waiting for a good deal, saw they're included in the end sale, went for them, cancelled my order, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the kind of regular price versions. So I went for this kind of lighter black wash. I've been getting a ton of wear out of my black denim recently, and I like how these are black, but they're not like super black, if that makes sense. So they kind of have slightly worn in vintage vibes to them. And these just fit like a dream. They are a straight leg, but they're like a skinny straight leg too. So if you're still a little bit hesitant to try the straight leg jean, then these are really nice in between. There's a decent amount of stretch to them. They fit incredibly nicely, very close but very comfortable as well. And these are just like the quintessential super flattering straight leg jean. I absolutely love them, and I'm just so happy with all my denim finds. I've cleared out like all my old skinny jeans that I'm not wearing, all the old pairs which just aren't getting touched, and yeah, I just think these are fantastic. I am so excited about them. Next up is this absolutely gorgeous bag, and I'm not gonna lie, this one was a little bit of an impulse purchase. I actually saw this in real life on someone, and I was familiar with the style, but it wasn't like front of mine, and as soon as I remembered what it was, I googled it and I saw it was on sale, and that was just the sign that I needed. Like I nabbed it instantly, and I'm just so happy with it. I think it's absolutely stunning. So it's from the brand, and I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. It's either Elmi or Elmi. I thought it was Elmi, but then I heard someone say it was Elmi, so I'm not totally sure. If you know, let me know in the comments section. But I just think it is so unique looking, really striking. So this is called their boomerang bag, and you can kind of see why with their statement handle. And you would think that it's really uncomfortable just by looking at it, but because it's completely smooth on the base with a slight curve, it actually fits really beautifully into your hand, and it is so incredibly comfortable. The detailing on this is stunning too. You do have feet on the bottom there, a really nice smooth leather. You have that gorgeous leather weave all the way throughout. It opens and closes with a magnetic closure, and it's actually surprisingly roomy on the inside. This one comes in 2 different sizes and 2 different colors. Actually, it might come in black as well. I saw the brown one in real life. I obviously went for the white one, and this one is the larger one, but you can also get a mini version too. The quality seems so nice though. It's made in Italy. You do get an adjustable strap with it as well, which I really like. You have a pocket right there, and it's just like a very substantial bag, even though it's still a very nice, small, portable, lightweight summer style. And I just think it's absolutely stunning. It kind of gives me Bottega vibes, but I don't feel like it's a dupe or anything like that. Like it's its own thing, but yeah, I absolutely love it. And I know it won't be everyone's cup of tea. I'm sure lots of people think it's really ugly, but I think it is so pretty. I love all the little details. So yeah, I'm just over the moon with this. I did get it for 15% off, so I got it from 24 Sephora. I think that offer might have expired now, but it is included in their new offer, which is actually even more generous in terms of the discount. So I think with the different tiers, you can get 20% off this, and if you spend a little bit more, I think you get 25% off. I will double check my numbers though, and I will pop it on screen if I'm wrong. I'll also leave all the details in the description section, but it is a really good offer. A lot of my wardrobe favorites are included. So my Chloe Woody tote, the new one, so this is the raffia and leather trim one, so gorgeous. That's including, you get 25% off that. My Marc Jacobs tote in the sand color, which never goes on sale, that's also included. Just so many great items. I do have a whole blog post, so I'll link that down below if you're interested in it, but I am very happy with this, even if I paid a little bit more than I had to. And yeah, I just think it's the most adorable little summer style. And then I did take the plunge and I got the Miu Miu Wonder bag, and I've been stalking this for quite a few weeks now, and I think it started when I finally watched, oh, what's the film's name? I think it's Anyone But You, and the actress who I want to say is Sydney Sweeney, I want to say, that she carried a lot of Miu Miu. I think she's a spokesperson for them. So she carries the bags in real life, she also carried them in the film, and obviously all I was looking at were the gorgeous bags, and that just kind of set me down a Miu Miu rabbit hole. Finally decided to take the plunge, and it's so difficult because there are so many different sizes within this bag style. So there's the mini, there's the small, there's the medium, there's the large, I think there's an extra large too, but like there's very little in it, so there was a lot of research done. I ended up going for the small size, which I actually think was the right decision, even though when I first got it, it was smaller than I thought, but I actually really love the size, and you can fit an okay amount of items in. Obviously still a mini bag, but I'm pleased with the size that I got. It is so cute though, so I kept all the packaging because I want to share. It's just so lovely. Everything is dusky pink, so the actual dust bag is dusky pink. You also get a mini dust bag for the strap as well, but even the tissue paper that's used to stuff the bag is also matching dusky pink. Like everything is pink. It is absolutely adorable. But I did want your guys' thoughts because obviously I did get two and I cannot decide what colour to go for. I thought if I ordered them both then it would be immediately apparent, but it really hasn't been. So I have the caramel one here, I have the black one here. Originally I thought that the black would just be the safest bet, but I think the caramel tone is absolutely beautiful. My only hesitancy with going with the caramel tone one is that because of the pattern of the leather, I think it kind of looks like a tree, and more specifically I think it looks like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. I said this to Dan and he was like, I see what you mean, but for me that's an absolute plus point. Why wouldn't you want your bag to look like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy? Which is why I'm asking you guys instead of my husband, because I don't feel like I'm getting like a good answer from him. So I think it does remind me of that, but I don't know if that's just in my head, if that's an issue. I'm just not sure. So yeah, this would otherwise I think be my preference, but I'm just not completely sure. And the black one is, I think, a safe bet, right? Like it's gonna go with everything. It's probably gonna wear a little bit better. But yeah, I'm just not sure. So please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, especially if you've also watched Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I feel like that would actually help you in kind of aiding me in this decision. But yeah, I'm just not sure. Love them both, but yeah, I can't decide. I also wanted to mention that I did get mine for a little bit cheaper, so I've been trying to kind of scout out the best deal. I think that Miu Miu has had, I'm guessing, a fairly recent price increase because I've seen some discrepancy on pricing online. So I think this one is like 1850, something like that, in GBP. I'm not sure on USD, but I will check and pop that on screen. And I got this one for 1700 because not all websites have updated their pricing. So definitely check. I was super happy with it, and honestly I wasn't going to get this immediately because it's kind of an autumn bag. So for me, I was like, oh, I'll get it when, you know, in September or something like that, but I didn't want the prices to go up, so I got it now. But if you're also looking at the style, definitely a good one to consider. They do also have different sizes too. But yeah, I was very, very happy with the savings. And then I did get a couple of bits in it from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Things are really coming in at dribs and drabs at this point, but I love this so much, so I definitely wanted to share it. It is absolutely stunning. So it's just a very simple white bodysuit, but it has a little bit of a deep v-neck, which I thought was just a little bit more daring, but still like not too much. The fabric is so incredibly soft though, like it's very, very slinky. It is double lined as well, so you don't have to worry about showing anything. I sized up in this one as I do with most bodysuits now because I just find the difference in comfort level if I do size up one. I have a bit of a long torso, is just huge. So I went for the medium and I'm really happy that I did because it just fits nicely. It's not too tight, like it's just kind of perfect. And I'm just so happy with this. Like the fabric is absolutely magical, and I feel like this is the kind of thing that you can dress up with a skirt, but you can also just wear with jeans, and it just makes such a nice statement. And yeah, I'm super, super happy with this. Like definitely not one that I had really high expectations for, but I just feel like they knocked it out of the park with this. And then looking ahead to the colder months a little bit, I did get these Chelsea boots, and I got a very similar style a while ago, but the ones that I got were flat, but I love the fact that these have a little bit more of a chunky heel. It's not so much of a heel that it feels like you're wearing a heeled boot, but it's enough to give you a bit of a height boost and just look so much more flattering than your standard flat Chelsea boot. And I thought these were so great. I love the grain leather. It's a really nice almond toe as well, so it's not too chunky or round, and obviously it's more of a chunky style boot, but I feel like it's done in the most elegant way possible, if that makes any sense. But I am so excited about these. It's a nice weight as well. They're not overly heavy, but they're still heavy enough to feel like you're getting quality and a substantial feeling boot. You have a nice grip on the sole as well, so practical as well. A really nice little kind of pale trim thread all the way through, and then they just kind of pull on, so you have that nice little tab at the back there, a nice elastic side. And I just feel like these are kind of perfect, like very, very flattering. They hit at the right level too, which not all Chelsea boots do. I feel like if they're too short, they're too difficult to style. If they're too high, they cut you off at the leg and are just not cute to look at. Whereas these are just right, and yeah, I'm beyond thrilled with these. Very, very comfortable as well, and yeah, I'm just absolutely thrilled with them. Next up, I did get a pair of boots. I do have the shoebox here, but to be honest, it's so huge that it's a little bit awkward to fit on screen, so here's the lid, but the actual boots are right here, and they are so, so gorgeous. So these went on my radar at first, but then I read some of the reviews, and the reviews said they are a wider calf boot, and I don't have huge calves, but I definitely have wider than average calves, which means that it's just so difficult to find really flattering boots. These had all the reviews saying they fit wide, like great if you do have slightly wider than average calves. Gave them a go, and the reviews were completely right. Like, I am so, so thrilled about these. So it's a pretty classic boot shape, so it's kind of just below the knee. You do have a slightly curved heel, which I actually quite like. It's a little bit different looking. It is a high heel, but it's nothing too crazy, so still very manageable, very walkable, and these are very, very comfortable. You do have a pointed toe, but it's a little bit squared off, which is really nice. And they're just absolutely gorgeous. They do come in a few different colours and materials. I went for the brown suede. I just feel like it's a very classic combination for autumn. They zip up right there on the side, and they just fit so nicely. These do come in a wide calf fit as well, but I read the reviews and everyone was saying that you don't need the wide calf fit because the regular ones are plenty wide, and I would agree with this. I went with my regular size and they do fit plenty wide. There is enough room to be very flattering. I can wear these with jeans, and I'm just so happy with these. So if you also have slightly wider than average calves and you wanted a nice pair of boots that had that little bit of room around the top, I would definitely recommend checking these out. Super flattering, and yeah, I just think these are great. And then I did get another simple kind of t-shirt type bodysuit, but with a little bit more of a plunge. So not quite as dramatic as my white one. I still feel like it's pretty wearable, but it does just have a little bit of something extra to it. It's a nice simple kind of matte cotton stretch fabric, so very, very stretchy. It does have a nice little cap sleeve right there. Again, I sized up to the medium, and I think that was the right call. Like, there is plenty of length with this one, and it's just a really nice solid basic. I always feel like Abercrombie do the best value bodysuits out there, and I just feel like this is another one that they've knocked out the park. And then I do have this very cute little skirt. So I actually bought the kind of matching set. You don't have to buy them together, you can just buy one piece or the other, but I love the look of the set. So this is a really nice kind of flowy skirt, and then the top is a one shoulder kind of slightly volume heavy top, if that makes any sense, but very cute. These come in a bunch of prints and colors. I went for this nice kind of ivory, but it's almost got like a little bit of sheen to it, so it's not like a flat ivory, which I think is really nice. The skirt comes with pockets, which I always enjoy. Very, very comfortable, so there is quite a bit of stretch there. And I actually think this is so well done. It is so, so nice. I love the look of it. I also like the fact you can kind of experiment with how much skin you want to show. So if you just want to show like a sliver of stomach, you can. But if you wanted to tuck the top in a little bit and show a little bit more skin, you can as well. And I just love the kind of versatility of it. And I just think this is adorable. Our countdown is on until our next trip, so we are going to the US and Mexico for 3 weeks in September. So I am doing a little bit of shopping for that, but it's also, to be fair, been very, very nice weather here too. And I'm just so excited. I think it's going to be perfect for the Mexico portion of our trip, and yeah, I just think it's gorgeous and so, so well done. So that wraps up this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. As usual, I will make sure to include links to everything I featured in the description section below. I will also pop in sizes reference in case that's helpful to anyone. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment, and if you enjoyed the video, please do give this a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.